In 2015, researchers in Japan ran an experiment that should make you a little nervous. They tested whether dogs could tell when a human was being unreliable, not lying exactly but breaking trust. And the dogs didn't just notice, they changed their behavior because of it. They stopped trusting that person. Think about how often you do this without realizing it. You point at a treat that isn't actually there just to see your dog's reaction. You say, "We're going for a walk," in an excited voice, and then don't move for 20 minutes. You promise dinner is coming and then get distracted by your phone. Small moments. Harmless, right? Except your dog is building a model of you in real time. And that model is called reliability. Once it starts to crack, something shifts. Here's the actual research. A team led by Akiko Takaoka at Kyoto University published a study in Animal Cognition in 2015. The setup was simple. A human pointed toward a container that actually had food in it. The dog walked over, found the food, trusted the gesture. Then the same human pointed toward a container that was empty. The dog walked over, found nothing. Here's the interesting part. In a third round, the same person pointed toward a container that did have food, and the dogs hesitated. Many of them simply didn't follow the pointing gesture anymore. They had downgraded that person's reliability based on one bad signal, and it changed how much they trusted the next one. A related concept comes from work by Julian Kaminsky and colleagues on what's sometimes called theory of mind in dogs, essentially evidence that dogs track not just what you do, but whether your behavior matches what you communicate. So what does this actually mean for your relationship with your dog? It means trust. For a dog isn't emotional in the way we usually think about it. It's a statistical. Every interaction is a data point. Did the gesture match the outcome? Did the tone match the action? Over time, your dog builds a running average of how reliable you are. This is different from love or loyalty. A dog can still adore you and simultaneously discount your signals if you've been inconsistent. That's an important distinction because it means the fix isn't about being a better person morally, it's about being a more predictable one, specifically in the small moments your dog is constantly reading. Your tone, your gestures, whether you follow through on the cues you give them. This isn't about never teasing your dog or never using a fake out as a game. Play is different from communication, and dogs do seem to understand context to some degree. The pattern that actually erodes trust is repeated mismatch in serious situations, calling them for something good, and it turning out bad, or using cues inconsistently in training. If you want your dog to read you as safe and reliable, the lever isn't bigger gestures of affection. It's consistency in the small, boring moments. That's genuinely good news because consistency is something you can practice. Here's something to try this week. Pick one cue you use often, calling their name, picking up the leash, saying a specific word. For 7 days, make sure that cue always leads to the same outcome. If you say the walk word, you walk, even just to the end of the driveway. If you call their name, something good happens when they come. You're not training a trick, you're rebuilding a data point your dog has been quietly tracking the whole time. Subscribe the channel, and there would be more about dogs that you want to know. See you next week.